Another Vintage Cube draft here. Interesting pack one, pick one. We have Orcish Bowmasters and Strip Mine as the two best cards. Also a pretty strong pack in general. Fetchland, Ballista, Library, some good stuff here. But Bowmasters has felt so messed up to me. So messed up. What's gonna wheel? If we're really lucky, we could wheel Skull Clamp for this Bowmasters. I don't know though. We'll see. Demonic Tutor. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I see we have a Mana Crypt as well. Oh boy, what do we do here? These are clearly the two best cards in the pack. I think Mana Crypt is generally a stronger card than Demonic Tutor. Though Demonic Tutor enables some really stupid things. I think we're meant to take Mana Crypt. I definitely enjoy Mana Crypt less than Demonic Tutor, I have to say, but I always panic about the coin flipping. It gets under my skin for some reason, but we're going to take the Mana Crypt. We're going to be happy about it. I'm going to take the Shouldered and we're going to be happy about it. Go us. Go team. We're just drafting the same deck again. Just drafting the same deck as last time. Dark Depths is sweet. Oh, Shouldered's nice for counteracting the Mana Crypt downside. That's sweet too. Soul Cauldrons look like pretty interesting to me. Like the Triumph. There's some good stuff here, but definitely taking Shouldered. Definitely just drafting the exact same deck we drafted last time, but this time with a Mana Crypt. Build a Lurrus deck, wield the Lurrus. I mean, Bowmasters is good to Lurrus back. Has anyone seen a Lurrus deck yet? I assume Lurrus gets played in Storm sometimes. Which could be pretty sweet. This pack's a bit less exciting. There's a Mana Dork. Llanowar Elves is good. Farley is good. Wanna be like a black-white attrition. I think those are the two standouts to me, Farlier and Llanowar Elves. Very different directions. Very different directions. Be attrition with a Volt up, with a Crypt up. Yeah, that's true. I think I want to take the elf. I don't know. I just enjoy drafting the elf decks. Can't help it. As a Through the Breach, we could just do the same thing we did last time. We could just do the same thing we did last time. The two black cards here are pretty unexciting, but we could just take a Fiamancer and that's fine. Just like take the card that we know will end up in our deck. Subtlety's pretty nice. Breach is fun. Breach is fun. Oh, yeah, there's a Skull Clamp going around. Yeah, we'll take this then. There's a Skull Clamp going around, that's true. If we wield the Skull Clamp, then a Fiamancer becomes amazing. Let's take Blooming Marsh, in case we're black-green. If we were black-green, I'd much rather have a Blooming Marsh than a Reclamation Sage, I feel like. And there's not really anything else here that I'm particularly excited about. Vraska? Vraska, Bob. I don't know that we're really a Batterskull deck. There is this Gideon. The Gideon's probably the best card in the pack, but I'm kind of liking green. And Vraska's really sweet with a Fiamancer, kind of nice with Bowmasters. It sacks our Mana Crypt if we need to. I don't know how good Misery Shadow is. It seems kind of interesting. Could also just take Solemn Simulacrum, which is sweet with Vraska. Could be sweet if we get a recurring Nightmare. Walking Ballista. This was the Skull Clamp pack. No, I think the next pack was the Skull Clamp pack. Okay. We're still live for Skull Clamp, but it's pretty unlikely to wheel. We'll see. Oh yeah, I didn't wheel. Flesh Gorger. I don't think we're really a Lurrus deck. Nice as Lurrus is. There's also a Razor Birch Thicket. You could just take your Lurrus anyway. He gets back Bowmasters. I don't know. Nothing there I'm too excited about, but we can try out Lurrus. Ulamog could be interesting. Soul Cauldron's also interesting with this Walking Ballista, though. Soul Cauldron's pretty sick with this Walking Ballista. Braving Cans in case we want to splash a red card. Also take Field of the Dead, but I don't think we're very close to doing field shenanigans. I don't actually know how that works. I assume not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Dang, a bunch of random nonsense near the end. I don't know. We have a nice little deck coming together. There's a Duress. Kind of like Archon. Archon's a very silly card. Can let us prioritize reanimation stuff potentially. You can also just ramp into it. Seems fine. It's also a Mox Diamond, which could be nice. Let's take the Archon. Oh, this is a lot of good options. Dwarf Aeolingus is the best card in the pack, but it's also 2 colors that we are not. So I'm kind of feeling like it's not that. Devoted Druid would be really nice. We do want some more ramp. But Nissa's really bananas. Yeah, I do like Nissa. Nissa's nice with Archon. Like, helps power out the Archon, right? Nissa's pretty ridiculous. I'm gonna take Nissa over Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid just feels very replaceable, right? Atraxa, Entomb, Titania. We don't really feel like a Titania deck. I kind of want to take this Entomb. I feel like the Entomb's really high upside if we start seeing the Reanimator cards. I feel like this Atraxa is pretty hard for us to cast. Obviously, Atraxa is bananas. Atraxa is bananas. I don't think Atraxa wheels. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I ever want to play this as like a fair Entomb. I just feel like it's really high upside. We find the Reanimator nonsense though. Ugin, Dark Ritual, Hornet Queen first. All of these are like fine. All of these are pretty unexciting. I think I want to take the Ugin, maybe. This definitely feels very much like a Legacy Cube deck at the moment, but we'll see how it pans out, I guess. Just a bunch of fair grindy cards. Wall of Roots helps ramp. There's some good blocking. Not quite ramp and not quite reanimate it. Indeed, it's a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward. Titan would be decent. I don't know. Take this. Banal Grasp. I don't really have much removal yet. Though I don't love this card. Oh, we could just take Coalition Relic. Fatal Push. Over Brutality. Oh, there's Bayou. We don't have anything to natural order into yet, weirdly. Maybe it's just the Bayou? Let's make sure we can cast our nonsense. Easy Duress. Easy Custody Lich. Yeah, we got a few different cards that might not make the cut. Maybe we're not doing the Entomb thing, you know, but I feel like we have a perfectly fine little rampy mid-rangey deck here. Very fair, but it has a Mana Crypt. Can't be too bad. Liliana. Sure. Why not? Kill some Mana Dorks. Could take the Hornet Queen. I don't know. Blood Chief's first feels very much like what we're in the market for, though. Some fine, cheap removal spells to get us to the mid game. Call of the Ring could be like kind of weirdly good. I don't know. I know that I don't like Freebooter very much. That's what I do know. And this could just like be a Phyrexian Arena kinda. If we get a few more Mana Dorks in the next pack. I will say green has not actually seemed to be very open. I wonder if we're meant to be black-white instead. There's been like some good, solid, late white cards. I really don't understand why Seal of Removal was in the cube. That one's a bit lost on me. Sadly, we don't have that Through the Breach we saw earlier for these Aldruzels. We do have an Animate Dead, which is just a good card, even if you're playing it the fair way. Oh, there's an Ancestral Recall. I have Coalition Relic currently. I could pick up another blue source or two. Play the Recall. Oh my god, am I just meant to take the Recall? Animate Dead's really nice, but like we're not great at like abusing it. I'm gonna take the Recall. Maybe we can splash it. Zerophilos is a great card, but we literally just picked up a blue card. That's gonna mean we don't actually have many forests in our deck. I don't think we're playing Zerophilos ever. What would we play from this pack? Kind of nothing. This pack kind of stinks, honestly. Pack's kind of stinky. Could take the scrap work. Could take the battle ball. Yeah, maybe we just take battle ball. I don't know. This pack's really weak for us. That's okay. We'll find some good stuff later. Liliana of the Veil was sick. Just really want some mana dorks at the moment. Yeah, I do like Liliana. Take the Inquisition. I don't think we're really a vampiric deck. I really want to find some fixing for this Ancestral. Oh my god, Fran Dynamo kind of slaps in this deck, huh? This card kind of slaps here. We've got some good stuff to ramp into. We've got the Ballista it works with too. Oh, the Grizzlebrand would be nice with the Soldrin, of course. Yeah, we'd love Necromancy, but we have to take Thoughtseize. Oh, there was the green-blue talisman. Oh, did I miss the talisman? Oops. At the moment, this Ancestral is not seeming the most castable. We'll see. We'll see. I think if I don't pick up any more fixing, I'm not able to play it. But we will see what ends up happening. From your graveyard. Maybe I just take this Arbor Elf. Well, this Mightstone Weakstone is like weak. Endurance is pretty hard to cast in this deck. It is a nice sideboard card. Let's just take Terra Sunder. I kind of hate this card, but it could be okay in this deck. I don't know. Voidwalker was so impressive that I kind of want to pick up the random incidental graveyard hate. See if it plays out well for us. Black-green dual land is sweet. Oh, there's also this, which serves a similar purpose. Bolus's Citadel, I guess. Random sideboard card. I guess we're more likely to sideboard in Mutt, right? Because it blocks. Discards a thing for Soldrin. I don't know if we're playing Soldrin at the moment, but... Curtains? Guess we might as well take it. Kind of suspicious about that card actually being any good, but... Yeah, we do have a lot of dual lands, so maybe I can play the Recall and just like 2 islands. That sounds kind of miserable. But Recall is a thoroughly messed up card. Solemn gets an island. Ooh, good point. Yeah, I think we are playing Recall. In that case. Alright, so cards that do not make the cut. Exploration seems very bad in the stack. Lurrus seems pretty stinky. Rankle seems pretty bad to me. I already have a ton of discard, so I don't really feel like I need to play Curtains. Curtains seems fine though, I don't know. Seems like a fine card. But we need to make cuts. I think the Sword Run is not good enough. We only have 13 creatures. It is Graveyard Hate. It is very good with Ballista. This is kind of good with Mana Dorks too, in a way. But I think I would rather sideboard it in when we want the Graveyard Hate instead of main decking it. I feel like this Call of the Ring is not good enough. I think for Call of the Ring, you really want like a ton of 1-drops. Oh yeah, and Tomb is awful here. Good point. Okay, so probably like 3 more cards. 2 or 3, probably 3. Maybe a lot around, I don't know. But we also want to actually cast big things. I think Last Hope's pretty nice here. I feel like a Theomancer doesn't do that much. It does work with Vraska, I suppose. I feel like I want the Battle Wall because of Fran Dynamo. Very large. Maybe I can cut the Blood Chiefs first for now, or the Fatal Push, one of these two. They kind of do the same sort of thing. How goes the cube in? That's going pretty good. We got a 3060 with our previous cube deck. This deck seems a bit weaker, but you know, fine. Seems fine. Hey, Bright Black. Very late first redeem, indeed. What are the final 2 cuts? Cards that I could conceivably cut are like... I don't think I can cut my only removal spell. A Theomancer, Trespasser. Maybe just Trespasser should go. Maybe Endurance could be a sideboard card. Alright. I think I need to play a couple islands if we ever want to cast this Ancestral. A sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably like 10 is pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7's pretty good. Oh yeah, you do get to choose the sets. That's true. Mwahahaha. Can use my basics. That seems like pretty unexciting deck, but solid. We'll see how it goes. I think it has some problems, but can definitely play an alright attrition game. You choose all different arts. Sadly not. They should make it so it just gives you a random selection of arts you own. The dream. The dream. Singleton basics. That's how it's meant to be. And then the shuffler turns bad. That's quite the trade-off. That is quite the trade-off. Please give me an opponent, Moto. Please give me an opponent. I'm begging you. I want to play with my magical deck. There we go. We did it. We wish to fight. This hand seems really bad. Obviously keeping. This seems like the fairest hand I've ever seen in my life. Might lose to a woe draft deck. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, we got Inquisition. No, we almost dodged the Inquisition with our awful hand. I'm gonna draw a Mana Crypt and go turn 2 Shoulder It, and opponent's gonna be like, oh my god. Why? Why would you do this? Uh-oh. Bowmasters. Bowmasters. Liliana. No. Oh, we have so many punishers to this. Instead, we lose the game. Instead, we are entirely dead. I don't know. Both those seem awful against me. I'm not really sure what I'm meant to take. The problem is Duress is just gonna bricks. They have freebooter, so like they don't. Leaving them this is kind of like a free roll on our part. Alright, they have Damn, which answers Shouldered, so that sucks. Bowmasters, Bowmasters, Bowmasters. Come on. Come on. Come on. At least the Fiamance is pretty nice against Rankle. Kinda. You squint a bit. Yeah, they could have just Rankled our Shouldered away. This is true. Issy Master, indeed, indeed. Rankle time. I sometimes feel like I'm living on a different world with Shoulder at the Apocalypse. Everyone thinks this card's broken, and I recognize that it should be very strong. But also, the number of times where it's like, well, I spent 4 mana to trade with my opponent's thing, I guess. Woo. Trade with my opponent's skill spell. That's true. Time Twister Shoulder is nice. I think I need this Mana Crypt because there's a bunch of things I can't cast without it, and I'm only going to have to discard it if I don't play it. But also I might die to it, so Who even knows? Who even knows? Wow, they're trading off Bob? What the fuck? We attack with Snake here too. I was thinking they were gonna not block Bob and then want to attack with Bob if I attack with Snake. And then I take 2 extra damage. I wasn't really expecting them to want to trade off. It was kind of surreal to me. I mean, they're gonna kill the shoulder at like the 2 removal spells they have in hand, right? Ah, yes, Mana Crypt. Classic Mana Crypts. Maybe I was not meant to play it out. I don't know. It feels like if I don't, they just make me discard it. And then I can't cast my 5 drops. Won the flip. Incredible. Next game. That's kind of a beating. That Bob, very strong. Very strong Bob. Okay, Fatal Push seems great against them. Maybe Trespasser could be okay against all their removal spells. I don't really know what to cut against them. Obviously, we're bringing in Fatal Push, though. That's like not a question. I feel like Liliana of the Veil could be pretty bad against them. They have like a bunch of just random idiots. Okay, keep. Pretty good. Turn 1 Relic. Classic Mana Crypts. The Mana Crypt taketh and the Mana Crypt giveth. Please duress me. Mwah. Incredible. So, what if I drew 2 cards? They're just never gonna play out a creature if I don't cast this. And I feel like just drawing 2 cards a turn seems pretty nice. You know? Feel like drawing 2 cards a turn seems pretty nice. Opponent agrees. Who's the Monarch now? Get monarched. Oh, mulliganing against that X really bad. We have we have some cards, I guess. I kind of want a mulligan. This is arguably better. Do I get rid of Nissa or? I feel like the Vraska's already good. feel like the Blood Chiefs first is almost certainly good. I don't know if I have time to cast this Duress. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Duress. I don't know if I have time to cast it, because I want to Elf on one. I probably have to kill their 2-drop on 2. Or cast a Vraska or whatever. Oh my god, my Mana Crypt's gone. Rip. Rip Mana Crypt. Legal. Legal. They did mod 5, which is good news there. Strange draw. Forgot we had Ancestral on the stack. Considering we've not been able to cast it the last 2 games. Okay. I feel like I'm probably meant to play around some random flash creature. I don't know. There's a bunch of things that kill the elves, and I don't think 1 damage is ever gonna matter. I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. That's a spicy one. Cast it off the Bayou if we Nissa. Pretty good. Pretty solid. No, my elf! It's fine. Then we get to Bowmasters the Emperor, and then sack the token. Combination. We have an Arbor Elf in the deck, I guess. We draw Ancestral. It's not like we need to immediately cast it. Cool. I'm still hungry. Why didn't you feed me a permanent? Elf did their job. Sure did. Alright. Take your pick. Which 5-drop? Which 5-drop do you least want to play against? That makes sense. That also makes sense. Abrupt. That was a quick match. I feel like all 3 of those games lasted like 5 turns. Until someone was like, yeah, I guess I can't win anymore. I guess I'm done. I need to go get some more water before we continue this. We're 1-0 there, which is a nice start. I'm going to run a quick ad break whilst I'm gone to get rid of pre-rolls for y'all. I'll be right back. Hello. You should get ready for the day you should, Sophia. Good luck. Alright. I don't know what to think about this deck still. But to me feels like maybe we're just not meant to be playing like maybe Fran Dynamo and these 3 cards are just meant to be cheaper things. Maybe. Who could say, really? Who could say if cutting the expensive clunky cards for cheap efficient cards would make our Vintage Cube deck improved? Who could say? Make your bed itchy. Uh-huh. This hand is acceptable. I'll even have the Peatlands, so we can cast Liliana turn 2. Ooh. Very good. Slow roll this duress a bit. We can get all our other stuff online first. No, my elf. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Thank you. Appreciate it. Very awkward starting the game with Nurturing Peatland against my opponent's red deck, but you know, it is what it is. Rip mine, huh? Cool. So to duress. Take the legal target. Funk. Alright. The hand is pretty unexciting. It feels like. Scavenging Ooze is good against this Liliana, but I guess they can't really attack with Karizev because we get a free double block. Oh, Liliana is so disgusting with Walking Ballista. What the hell? I get to shrink their creatures and then ping them whilst they're smaller. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, hi, Nissa. You're pretty good. Yeah. 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 I really wanted to cut them off some Cradle mana here, but I mean, obviously getting Nissa going is pretty disgusting. A forest that punches us. Ideal. Powerful stuff. Oh my god, it's so sick. We can go Walking Ballista, shoot some things, and then minus Liliana to get it back. There's like just a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, they can strip mine the swamp to get rid of my free. Oh, that's funny. Okay. That's funny. They are gonna, like, get to punch for a little bit here, but they don't actually kill either of my planeswalkers. And I would get to trade my snake token with a thing. If they attack with the oddity. Yeah, they're attacking down Liliana. They are scared. That makes sense. Scared of the ultimate. So yes, Liliana is going to die, right? I should just make the blocks that are best for me. Otherwise, I would have to, like, put this under here, this here to keep. Yeah, this is not worth it. I think this is good. This trades. This eats. Oh, this is a 1/1? Oh. Lol. This eats, this trades. Yeah, this is fine. Liliana has very much done her job. Feels like. Now the Sophia monster is just gonna be so good. Oh, I see. We're gonna be holding off on this Walking Ballista for another turn. It did not seem great for the opponent, I agree. Kind of funny, I could still Ballista for 2 post-combat, but I think I want a Ballista for more next turn instead. I don't know. Maybe Ballistering for 2 is just enough. So we actually know all of their hand, still. Sophia Mancer. A summoner who's very good at summoning you. It's a free. If they have a 4/4, so we can't actually attack them anymore, but that's fine. They can't really attack us because Sophia Monster is very good against their deck. Shopper Monster. I wonder what that would do. Who could possibly say? Oh. I see. I'm gonna continue dealing a lot of damage to ourselves. Hey, Sophia. Apparently, I'm well practiced in the art of being a Sophia Mancer, summoning all these Sophias to my stream. Ploy the Ballista! Is there any real reason for me to do anything with this? I haven't really seen any payoffs in their deck for, like, having lots of mana, so I don't think I have to kill the Hierarch. Hierarch just gives food for skews. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I kind of want to kill this Tree Speaker whilst it's easy to, but it's also the least relevant card on their battlefield, so maybe not. Shame if something happened to that 1/1. That would be ridiculous. Oh, hey, we finally drew a forest. We did it, team. We did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could just kill the Scavenging Ooze and bash for a billion. One. 2. Stellated Octahedron with the 48 months. And the tier 2. Thank you so much, Octahedron. Very much appreciate it. Very kind of you. 4 whole years. If my maths is correct. I think that's 4. 12 times 4. Well, I'm happy to have had you here for the 4 whole years. Well, the Ballista actually gets to attack, right? Although I kind of just want to, like, kill some blockers to guarantee these punch through. Cut down this Cradle mana. Get in with these. Alright, and then we can go put a counter on this. Counter on this. Kill this. Kill this. Kill this. Take 11. I guess now they get to attack my Nissa. That doesn't really feel like it can ever matter. Good. Opponent agrees. Alright, we are against red-green aggressive nonsense. I feel like Fatal Push is a must. Must include. I actually didn't see many things we can actually hit with Duress. I kind of don't want it bricking, and we still have 2 other discard spells. Trespasser seems sweet. Aldrin could be fine here, honestly. I don't want to cut one of the big things. Maybe a Battle Spear. Or the Eugene. Very suspicious about having these ramp targets in against my opponent's deck, but we'll see. This hand is clearly excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. I said, hey, what's going on? I see. Seems good for me. Arctrail's really nice against a Theomancer, huh? Well, I'm gonna be killing that Magda. Dunk. Oh, I kind of want to Inquisition that Arctrail. What? Excuse me. Why is Uro in your deck? That That's a very surprising card to see. Okay, cool. We haven't really seen much blue mana from them. It's gotta be said. Certainly a very good card against us, like... Not completely knocking it, it's just very surprising. Oh, am I meant to play a Theomancer first? I kind of wanted to start increasing my loyalty on Vraska sooner, but if I play a Theomancer first, I get a snake that I can sacrifice to start drawing cards. Which might actually be better. Yeah, now my Vraska just gets attacked down. This is such a disaster. This is such a disaster. I want to sack a land. We're so far away from casting this Ugin. I kind of want to dig towards like a Fatal Push, maybe. Well, Fran Dynamo, that lets me cast Ugin. Cool. That's pretty nice, honestly. The Theomancer currently protects Vraska, which is great. I'm gonna have Ugin in a couple turns, which their deck cannot really beat. Oh no. There's the island for that Uro. Pretty good. Pretty nice, honestly. It's true. Actual. I'm worried about them killing the Theomancer. Obviously, I'm sacking the snake. Hello, Uro. Goodbye, Uro. Yeah, this Trespasser is nice against Uro. Oh my god, Chubbs. Nom 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 nom. Get that snake. They seem like in a little bit of trouble. They can kill my Vraska, but... I guess even then I could just double block. Keep her around and keep doing the nonsense. It's one big moose. Sure is. Oh no, it's a lot of mana to be spent. I see. I mean, a Theomancer's pretty good against Nissa lands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like... Ugin's pretty good against Nissa lands too. Clear this Nissa is actually very scary. Oh, I could attack with this Trespasser. Oh, they probably just block with the mountain though. It probably doesn't do anything. Oh, I was meant to attack with the Death Touch Snake. No, I'm so silly. I was meant to attack Death Touch Snake. Oh, that's actually kind of a big mistake. Missed the damage on Nissa. Miscalculation. Okay. Cool. They have 2 fresh cards. Iola's track is pretty good. We do get to bolt the tracker down there. Oh, they can give the tracker haste though and have 3 creatures attacking. I feel like that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel like this is still fine. Probably. Haste trample. So Ugin's gonna take 7. If I block like this, Ugin takes 8. And then we return to just bolting these lands every turn. Surprised they didn't just want to, like, guaranteed get Ugin off the board. I guess then the Theomancer block would just be completely free, which would be unfortunate for them. Right, I do need to start bolting Nissa at some point, but obviously we're killing the land for now. Oh, we get in with the Theomancer too. Okay, that's fine then. We get to actually get in some chip damage. Missed the snake attack. No, the snake was summoning sick this time because it was in our upkeep that it was made since it traded off in combat. Yeah, no worries. It's an easy thing to miss. Okay, that's a Garruk. Pretty good. Pretty good. Opponent has decided they don't want to play Magic anymore. I mean, we're about to draw Archon of Cruelty, so that checks out. 2-0. Hey, I thought this deck wasn't very good, but it's actually been playing pretty well. Been playing pretty well so far. The only game we lost was to the unanswered turn 2 Bob. Okay, this is a mulligan, for those who didn't realize. This is a keep, I guess. Have bears. 2-0 bears are real. I don't awkward. We need forests for Nissa, but I also want to be able to cast Ancestral if I draw it. If we ever draw Ancestral in this entire league. Oh my god, that's strong. Okay, that is very strong. I feel very dead. Oh, good lord. Whelpers, yep. The Whelpers is real. Turn 1 Blossom on the play. Against our Planeswalker deck, too. We need to draw Last Hope, I guess. I feel like Bowmasters would also be pretty sick. Although they have Phantasmal Image. Maybe not. Brainstorm card. Yeah, I've heard that one's alright. Pete Downs is so real. Oh my god. Has Menace too. It's so good against the Sophia monster. Trained Armadon, indeed. A mighty Trained Armadon. Legit an argument for just copying Flesh Gorge. Yeah. Yeah, fucking guess so. Why not? Why the hell not? That's like basically the worst imaginable card. Liliana of the Veil versus tokens. Oh, now they have Counterspell open. I think I need to use Bowmasters to get the Counterspell out their hand. I don't really know where we go from there, but I mean, they are going to counter it. 100%. Right. 7. Count the Bowmasters. I don't really know how I get out of this, but yeah, copying the Flesh Gorger was a very smart play. Interesting. Well, that means I can double block Flesh Gorger. Feel like I need to get rid of a fairy. So miserable though. Now we can double block Flesh Gorger. They attack Liliana, we go to 3 and then up to 5. It's unfortunately exactly how much damage they will have the turn after. We still need to draw like a Last Hope. Yeah. Turn 1 Blossom, very good. Shoulder had almost got us somewhere there, but Turn 1 Blossom is a toughie to beat. Endurance could be okay against them. What do I not like? I kind of feel like Battlesphere is just generally pretty stinky in this deck. Or Endurance does some good block. Oh, Liliana of the Veil seems really bad. I should maybe have ordered out Liliana of the Veil. They have a lot of like random token nonsense. Yeah. We'll take her out for game 3. Lich maybe not great. Oh, that's true. They're pretty good at stealing it back, right? If I just main phase this, I don't get to kill anything then. Although they have Phantasmal Mage in their deck. Main phasing it's really dangerous. Okay, I guess now I'm casting it. I mean, they kind of hit the 2 cards I care least about, at least. Even if they did get a very solid 2-for-1 there. Getting to go Solomon to Nissa is going to be a nice curve. They're missing land drops too? Love that for us. Let's go get a forest. This Nissa. Three mana. What are you doing over there, opponent? So normally Oko's terrifying, but I'm actually pretty thrilled to see them cast Oko, I gotta say. The fact that we just get to like snap kill Oko. Full on Flame Tongue Kavu situation here. Please don't force. Please don't force. Oh, do they have force? They're thinking. They're thinking. No, that's so bad for me. What the fuck? Never mind, we're gonna die to this Oko. I was wrong. This Oko is not good for us. This Oko is the worst thing that could possibly happen. We cannot win the game anymore. We have been oofed, yeah. Oh, no. We already used up our Bowmaster and our Ballistas. The Sophia Lance is also a problem. Yeah, I think we're just kind of dead now. I kind of want to just attack with the Solemn, just to draw a card. Need to find like an Ugin or something. You know? Find an Archon maybe. Not the best against Oko though. Let's see. Oko. Why you gotta be like this? Raska would answer Oko. They have a lot of counter magic in their deck. They're gonna draw into 1 soon to lock up this game. Narset. Oh no, that means Ancestral doesn't work anymore, and they have Mystic Confluence in hand. Right, if we don't draw Ugin this turn, we're dead. And that answers Confluence. Yes. Let's see. Vendilion Clique is very, very rude of Narset. Huh. Well, that deck seems great. Seems very strong. Baleful Mastery, okay. Yeah, their Sultai pile does in fact seem superior to our Sultai pile. If we draw specifically Ugin, we're like kind of still technically playing Magic, except they're up a million cards. Okay, if I put this in the bin, they can Scarab God it, but I need to draw Ugin this turn, so I just kind of want to have the Bowmasters in the bin for later, I guess. Like, this is the one turn window we have. Ooh. Oh, we never actually drew Ancestral in like any of those 7 games. That's kind of wild. That deck overperformed though. I think that deck was not very good and we got a 2-1 out of it. So we cannot complain. Cannot complain.